Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Severine and today, Thursday 1st of February 2024, I've decided to start my personal YouTube channel. Why am I doing it? Well, I've heard many times by many successful YouTubers that if I post one video a week for 2 years, it will change my life. I'm at the point where I want to take that challenge. So if you're interested to find out what posting one video a week will do to my life, feel free to follow as I'm sharing my journey. What will I post about? Well, to be honest, this is the one question that has been holding me back for so long. I've been wondering what could be interesting enough for me to post every single week about, and for my viewer to be interested to follow. I had many ideas, but since this is my personal channel, I wanted to do something that is very personal. I have decided to share my weight loss journey and more specifically, how I get back to optimal health. My health has suffered quite heavily in the last 2 years, and there's no way I'm going to allow that to continue. So now I'd like to do a brief introduction about myself. As I said, my name is Severine. I am 49 years old. I'm actually turning 50 in September. I have accumulated weight in the past 2 years, and it's not been a steadily increase. It's been more up and down like a roller coaster. It started with lockdowns, and then in 2021, I was commissioned to write a recipe book in a very short period of time, and I had to create these recipes and I had to test these recipes, and this is when the weight started to creep up. So I put on 5 kilos during these 10 weeks, and then the weight started to continue, adding, and I didn't understand. That's when I realized I'd had Hashimoto's, and part of the weight was about this autoimmune condition. Once it got a bit more under control last year, I had to deal with an incredible amount of stress. And then when this period got better, I had a frozen shoulder, which I don't know if you know, but it's extremely painful. And basically it means that I could not use my shoulder and sometimes my hands. So no exercise was possible, and food was kind of my way to cope with everything, which ended me at the end of last year with like a plus 15 kilograms and me being not overweight, but obese. Unbelievable. First time in my life. That's when I decided that is no more. So since the beginning of December, I have put a break on everything. I have started to clean my diet, move more, and I have seen results. Not amazing ones, but actually good ones in the sense that I'm not putting on weight anymore, and I have lost a bit of weight and stabilized there. And now you may ask, why now? Well, that's an excellent question. The thing is, I've always wanted to lose weight ever since, but I never was committed on this. It arrived to a point where I had so much pain that I couldn't deal with it. And that's when I said, that's it. So as a nutritional therapist, it's not great not to show the way to be. So I wasn't feeling very authentic with what I was preaching. On the health level, I know being overweight is the worst that can happen for you. I started having pain everywhere. And I think the tipping point was when I lost my uncle of complication from diabetes. He was young. Everyone is always too young to pass away, but what it made me realize is like we tend to take our health for granted, and that should never be the case. And life is really, really short. So for me, that was a point where I'm like, that's it. I am taking it seriously, and I'm going to record my journey back to health. How am I going to reach my goal? Plan is simple: to decide on a diet or on a number of rules, and just make sure that every single decision goes towards the same direction. I do not know how long it's going to take for me to reach back to my level, and that's okay. As the Stoic would say, there is nothing that we can control except our actions and our thoughts. So as long as I'm taking one good decision at a time, then I will be on the right path and I will be happy. So in conclusion, today is the first day that I've decided to get really back on track every single day. And this is probably the worst time to start because this weekend I'm going away to Paris, my hometown, and it's going to be really hard. But I'm really committed, and I know that if I make one decision at a time and if I plan everything, this is entirely possible because I've made it in the past. In terms of diet, I have experimented quite a lot in the past, and I've realized that what works best for me in terms of steadying blood sugar levels and hunger and weight loss is more of a meat-based diet, so what they would call ketovore, carnivore. So I'm going to go in that direction. For the first week, I will focus entirely on my food, eating the right food, drinking the right food, cutting all the wrong food for me. And in terms of drinks, I might be a bit flexible. I might have like some decaf or a Diet Coke. I know it's not ideal, but I don't like going from one extreme, if I can call it like that, to another. So it will be a nice 1 week transition. I always do my 10,000 steps anywhere, but once this week is passed and I'm back here, I will look into introducing more exercise. I'm super excited to start this journey with you, and if you are interested too, please like this video, perhaps subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you. So if you are in a similar journey or have any idea, comment, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. And thank you for watching this first video. See you next week for my first update. Bye!